I have another video to take. Look at that. You're seeing that, right? The flash in the clouds. There's a storm out there, isn't there? Who knows, it could be coming closer here. It's a storm, isn't it? A thunder and lightning storm way over there. I don't hear any thunder. I see the flash. Without a doubt, there's a storm over there. And unfortunately, there's a good possibility it's heading my way. Heading towards me. Uh-oh. Feels like the wind is actually blowing towards the storm and not away from it. It's funny. Hold on a minute. If the wind is blowing towards the storm, then doesn't that imply the storm is heading away? I don't even feel any rain just yet. It almost looks as though the lightning bolts are getting farther away and dimming, so maybe the storm is heading away. I'm literally on the same street as the previous record I took. There's the crescent moon still. I'm literally on the same street as the last video I took, and things haven't changed much, except I didn't notice that storm before. Maybe it's gone. Oh, there's another flash. Maybe the storm is coming. Who knows? Feel the wind. It feels very strong. I don't. Oh, there's a little bit. Also, there's a theory I've been working on. Do you see? Hang on a minute. Do you see those lights? Those lights on the landscape that are flickering? They're sort of red. Yeah. That's not the arrangement for a tower, although I can see the dark silhouette of a tower. That would imply it's some sort of landing strip. Maybe for a helicopter if there's only 4 lights, but I thought I saw 5. So maybe it's a landing strip for aircraft. I'm unaware of any airport around that part. That tall light up there, that tall light, that's got to be a radio transmitter of some sort. It's flickering. Much like that other tall one way over there. That's the one. I hope you can hear my voice through all this wind. But yeah, there's the one for Television Ontario, so I've been told. That's what it says on Google Maps. TVO broadcasting. But back to the storm. I'm not seeing any flashing. Maybe it stopped. Maybe it's going away. Who knows? Who knows? I don't want to get caught out in the rain, that's for sure. Yeah. Have you heard stories about that art piece they have in, Chicago, I think? It's supposed to be called the Sky Gateway, the Sky Gate or something, but really everyone just calls it a bean. It literally is just one big metallic bean that someone expects it to be used as art. And I'm like, okay, sure, I've drawn worse. But supposedly the rumors I've heard, the artist is really pissed off because everyone keeps referring to it as a bean. Well, why is it called a sky gate? Is there some sort of additional dimension people are supposed to move around through until the landscape sort of shifts and tilts and it actually becomes a portal to something that has a sky or something? I mean, it's probably very strange a thing for me to say that, but I actually did see footage of this one video game. It's like a extra dimension to Minecraft. You see, what the programmer did was add an additional dimension, like 4 dimensions of space. What you do to traverse the extra dimension is rotate through some sort of something or other, like a wheel or on the mouse and thing, you scroll it, and you can go 160, no, that's not right, 360 degree turns, and in this case 360 different variations of the landscape, because you see it's shifting through another dimension or something. So it gives the illusion that the whole landscape will shift around, sort of like that one scene in Doctor Strange. You know the scene, the mirror dimension, where everything is a reflection of everything and whatnot. And it's like the whole universe is seen through a kaleidoscope, and it's real funky. So basically, that as a video game. So I'm thinking, is that the expectation people are supposed to do with that? They're supposed to travel a different dimension and then it becomes a functional portal, like a Stargate or something. You know what? Someone has to use that idea for a role-playing game, like Mage the Ascension, that video game. The tabletop role-playing game, I should say. And yeah, chances are that no one's going to make a video game based on that because it's just too many possibilities. It's literally about warping reality. So I've heard from the lore of the game series. You know, it's associated with the other World of Darkness franchises. Vampire the Masquerade, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Mage the Ascension, Mummy the Resurrection, Hunter the Reckoning, Demon the Fallen, I should say. Wraith, the Oblivion. That one's about ghosts. Changeling, the Dreaming. That one's about changelings, fairy folk of all kinds. So many different kinds. Mage the Ascension, wizards. Vampire the Masquerade and Werewolf the Apocalypse. Those don't need any explanation. Am I forgetting a few? Well, okay, just my own personal thoughts on the matter. The Chronicles of Darkness, that other sort of revamp to the series, the revival. It's got a few good ideas, but I'm just a bit disappointed that, like, there's this one called Promethean the Created, and needless to say, yeah, it's about Frankenstein monster sort of things. The idea of artificial people. So robots are also included in there, as well as Frankenstein's monster, and a whole bunch of other types. Now, that's cool and everything, yeah, but I'm just sort of wondering, how come that wasn't already in the original World of Darkness? How come that wasn't already standard for the series? And I'm just thinking about it, and I'm disappointed, because you think about it, they had a monster mash. They were having a monster mash, inviting all the monsters, and they left out Frankenstein. What? They're having a monster mash and you neglected to invite Frankenstein. That just doesn't seem right to me. I really like that book, and I really like the film adaptations of it. But, oh my gosh, what the heck? They waited until now? They couldn't have some sort of retroactive continuity sort of thing to put it all together? Like, so making Prometheans the Created as part of the World of Darkness, and have them fighting the vampires and werewolves and such. And I'm like, okay, certainly there's not too many of them around, but it's par for the course. And I'm like, what the heck? This isn't even about the landscape anymore. I'm just rambling up on camera. That's what I'm doing. Blogging. But, oh man, the sunset is gone. I think I can just barely see the crescent moon way over yonder. There it is. But the sunset is gone. Twilight is over. It is nighttime now. And while we're here at nighttime, I gotta ramble more about World of Darkness. What the heck? What the heck, you guys? Okay, Hunter the Reckoning. Okay, that makes sense. People who hunt the monsters. And vampires and werewolves fighting each other. That makes sense. Throw in wizards into the mix again, Sure, why not? It's a magical world. Yeah, mummies, absolutely. Okay. I mean, I find it difficult to work out stories with them, but yeah, you can make it happen. Changelings and fairies folk. Sure, why not? That's fine. Demons, of course. I mean, it's par for the course at this time. What would you expect? But of course, no Frankenstein monster. What? Come on, guys. Really? That's just something that's been bugging me about World of Darkness. Oh yeah, ghosts. Of course ghosts are invited to the party. Okay. Dang it. Whoa. Look at the stars. There's stars in the sky. That's Orion's belt, isn't it? That must be the constellation of Orion. Everyone knows about that because it was referenced to Men in Black, the movie. Oh, man. I'm just sitting here myself, walking around, rambling on about these things. It's been on my mind for such a while, and it just bewilders me why that is the case. Think of all the other ones they could have added into the story. Hunchback, the lurching. Phantom, the drama. Vegans, the lecturing. People just, so many other World of Darkness ones, you know? And then they remade the series for Chronicles of Darkness. How does anyone even get into that series when it's just so much lore complexity? I mean, I like it, but darn. Not only do you need to understand a world of lore, multiple different flavors of which, but there's also multiple terminologies of the things they use. As I recall, there was also another one. What's it called? It was the one about monsters. Not that kind of monster, a different kind. Beast, the Primordial. And that game was more about people having the souls of monsters. Like, being a sort of lineage of mythological monsters. Any kind of monster. Just generic sort of thing. Like mythology. Dragons, giants, Greek mythology, hydras, leviathans. Even Slender Man is in there somewhere. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. That's cool. There's Renegade, the something or other. Or something. What was it called? Yeah, for some reason the game, it was called Renegade, the something or other. It was about people who are mutated by strange experiments and such, and given superpowers, which is pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. The more I think about it, it's pretty cool. And I think a while back they were also trying to introduce slasher, like just generic slasher killers, like you see in the cool slasher horror movies from the 1980s. That was real cool. Chucky, the killer doll, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers. Wait, is that his name? Wait, yes, actually it is, I think. Freddy Krueger. Yeah. Alright. I don't know how they're worked with that, with mechanics, and also if it's a world with vampires secretly having a cabal of sorts, I mean, how does that even compare? Oh, man. Oh, doggy. I think the storm's over. I'm just thinking about World of Darkness lore. I should probably play one of these games sometime. I should probably get around to trying it, but it's just so cool. And then they changed up the naming structure. It's no longer Vampire the Masquerade, it's Vampire the Requiem. It's no longer Werewolf the Apocalypse, it's Werewolf the Forsaken. Just making it more convoluted. Great. What am I doing? Oh man. Got to recycle. I am not a litter bug. No, no, no. Sifton Center. Is that? What am I doing? That'd be pretty cool. Oh man, I should have ended this video minutes ago. Good night, everybody.